First, we got to see anything about the captain, whatever the chairman. All right. Election of officers. Anybody wanna make a? Captain first.
Chairperson, vice chair.
All right.
So currently, we have Bobby's the chairperson,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the vice chair.
Mm-hmm.
And do we have any other, do we have a secretary or anything?
I know we talked about it a year or so ago, but never did.
We the only two that was elected.
Mhm.
That's the way it always been. Anybody got any people they like that elect?
So there's no slate there's no slate of officers, just those two positions?
Yep, two positions.
Pretty much.
I hear a motion to elect somebody.
I'll make the motion that those officers that are in position now to remain for whatever term that's noted in our bylaws. I don't know what that is.
It's 2 years.
Is it 2 years? Okay.
I hear a second on that.
Go ahead, Dr. Combs, you said it 2
I
years.
can't second it.
Oh, you can't?
Technically on that.
I see.
Oh, that's right, you
We
asked.
got a second. All in favor say yes.
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 All opposed? All opposed? Motion carried.
Congratulations on your 2-year sentence.
All right.
And what's your-
Next thing we got coming up is old bid,
Weekdays.
advanced EMT class.
Yeah, approval of minutes for
Yeah,
November
approved.
meeting.
You need anything on that November meeting? All right,
Motion and approval.
yeah.
Motion made.
What's that?
Motion's made.
Motion's made.
Second.
Second?
Old business, advanced EMT course.
I'll assume that we approved the minutes for acclamation.
We just did.
Okay. So last time we met, I talked about the advanced EMT course, and we had some interest and some grant funding to be able to send folks. We do have currently 11 people in an advanced EMT class. And so far, they're doing well.
How many did we have last meeting? Is this something new or?
This is. So we have 3 folks in paramedic program right now,
Mm-hmm.
11 in the advanced EMT program.
How long is that program? How long will it have to-
The advanced EMT is 6 months.
Finished with that?
So with 11 that you got in advance, that's gonna knock out the EMTs, the basic EMTs altogether? I mean, is it gonna be all advanced?
That's my hope, is that I know that there's a possibility all of them will pass, or may not stick around once they get that certification. But that would be my hope, is that we're able to have an advanced EMT on every truck.
Okay, when they pass these courses, are we recommending that they stay for at least 2 years or get the course and then leave it?
They can, because we can't make them sign any contractual
Can't do
agreement
like
with the
the
grant
nurses.
funding.
With it being a grant, isn't that what you said? You can't get them to sign like a non-compete agreement?
It's been that way for years.
I was hoping
I
something
mean,
changed.
years.
Is there any way to change it, get other
So
funding?
that's that same question.
I think if it was county funds, we would be able to do that, but,
This is state funds, you might not be able to do that, but they will not let you,
Oh, trash.
or is it federal?
That's something.
It's state,
Yeah,
they
yes.
kind of work the same way. You can offer it, but you can't force them to accept that.
People always dangling $1 more, they'll,
Mhm.
Disappear.
they'll run.
They said that a heap of years ago, didn't it? About couldn't do that. But that comes along
That
with
funding was not coming
Yeah.
from state money. If it's county money, that the county can,
Yeah.
make that, recommendation and get them to sign a contract that they will stay for a certain amount of time, but with state funds, some of which I think end up coming from federal, they're not gonna let you do that. So, we have to live with that rule.
certainly the hope is if you invest in them, that they'll be willing to stay and help you as well.
One of the things that they do get, if I remember correctly, is when they get a salary upgrade when they pass that. So you hope that that's going to be some incentive. But the fact that you're offering them a class and offering it at no cost to them, all it is their time. Whereas if they went somewhere else, they have to pay for it. You hope that they will entice them to stay.
All right, next thing, new business.
So this was, emergency dispatching, emergency medical dispatching is something that's gonna be coming down the pipeline for us this year, within the first half of this calendar year. We should see this roll out for us. This is something that some neighboring counties have, but there's gonna be, protocols in place for your dispatchers when they receive a 911 call. Where they'll have specific questions to ask the caller to try to get more information, and the information they receive will help guide them through possibly some instructions on what to provide, if any first aid or CPR or anything may be provided. This would help them do that. So the question's been asked before, does our dispatch center provide pre-arrival instructions? And we haven't in the past, but this program will allow us to do that.
It's computer-based.
It is.
Does that cover automobile accidents?
So,
Medical illness and all actions, various things, environmental emergencies.
well, let me back up a second. So, from what I'm hearing between the lines in the previous system, the current system that they're using, when you dispatch someone, it's going over radio frequency, which means people with scanners can pick it up.
They can.
And have a hard time with privacy issues, in other words, HIPAA, are really saying a whole lot. Even with the old codes or whatever, it was telling you something. So basically, this would be, in a sense, kind of like a direct text or direct to their computer that they have, which will give them information on what's happening, so that it doesn't go over the airwaves and can't be intercepted, or in other words, it allows the dispatcher here to inform the crew that's en route what's going on and kind of what to expect when they get there, so it doesn't go over open airways. Am I correct on that?
With some information where it would pertain to demographic information or private information, that we do have means to communicate with crews where that wouldn't have to be broadcast on the open airways. But information like, we may know we're responding to a cardiac arrest. You may not be aware now, because this program's not in place, that this was a 59-year-old female complaining of chest pain for 2 hours prior to. But this would be able to give you a little more detailed information, and some of that information would be broadcast over the airways, much like it is now with when you're dispatched to a call. They'll give you the nature of the illness or the complaint over the radio now.
Okay.
Is this something used nationwide, and is there a history of people complaining about it?
Go ahead.
I'm not I'm not aware of any bad complaints on the program personally, but there is a lot of agencies around the state and the country that use this system, and I think they have some pretty positive results with it.
I mean, I think it's a good thing, but you always got somebody sitting on a branch that wants to sue. You know how that goes.
Well, that's one of the problems, this is going to allow us to give information that the paramedics need.
Mm-hmm.
It may answer some of the initial questions, which means they won't have to spend as much time questioning the patient if they already know kind of what's going on, particularly if this is a 59-year-old female who has 3 previous heart attacks and a history of congestive heart failure and was last hospitalized 2 weeks ago. That kind of gives you an idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
And
It sounds.
and it sounds, you want to spend time at the scene. So this may, in effect, by being able to give more information out, also demographics and other things that they need, they want to spend as much time questioning the patient, and would speed the call time up so they can get them on the ambulance and get them to wherever they need to go.
Yeah.
This is particularly important when you're dealing with, stroke patients, cardiac arrest patients, or pre-arrest patients. So, I think overall this is a good thing.
Yeah, I think
And
it's a wonderful thing.
The technology is here, so.
Do you have a name of, like the name of the program or the name of the,
It's a company called Priority Dispatch.
okay,
So it's their product, but it's, along with emergency medical dispatching, it also has components for law enforcement and the fire service as well. So in their regards, they would have similar information where that would apply.
And the county council's approved it and it's ready to, in place, ready to roll.
Just working on implementation.
How about the fire departments and the police departments? Is it possible for them to get something similar?
They're getting it.
They're getting it too, okay?
Every
Part of the
agency is.
same-
Yeah, part
It's
of the
probably,
same,
is it modules on this one? So
That's
depending
neat.
on.
good.
Is it going to improve the radio transmission and receiving any? I mean, will that be put in place too?
There, as far as some issues with being able to transmit back and forth, like on walkies or
Or
anything.
when somebody on a walkie-talkie calls for help and nobody answers?
This specific program won't address the ability to transmit and receive on those airwaves.
Same equipment will be used. Okay.
This is a software program that'll be installed at the dispatch center, so they'll just be using that.
That's neat.
Certainly, it helps. These are clinically proven questions that are established by folks that have worked in the field in fire and law enforcement, EMS, medical doctors have composed these questions.
Good.
So it certainly helps prevent any freelancing for questions. I think it's a good thing for us.
Interesting to see how this plays out. Do we have an expected date?
I'm not positive, but I believe it's that June. So I can get back to you with that.
So the money was in it in the budget already for it?
That was through dispatch. This is a dispatch function, but since it would affect our operations, and I think in a really positive way, I felt like everyone needed to be aware of it and what we had coming this year.
Will there be any public announcement of it, or it's just quiet?
Well, they did discuss it in county council, but I don't know what the intention is with dispatches as far as promoting that.
It's always nice, if you got a better service for citizens, it's always nice to let them know.
I would figure that when they roll it out or whatever and they beta test it for,
Yeah, then do it.
Yeah. Give it a test run for a couple of weeks or something. I don't know. I would think that's probably the intent, that, if they get it up and working good, then they'll probably, as I said, let the media know. And let people in the county know.
Citizens can be very critical of services, as we all know, and anything good, share it with them.
All right, Ed?
But next,
All right. Guest speakers, we have none. We have none. Citizens?
That's
And members?
You run all paramedics now, or every year?
That's our goal, but we're not able to do that every day, all the time. Likewise, in some cases, we've had enough where on certain days we've had two paramedics on a particular unit. But we do still have openings, paramedic openings.
I always will.
Got 5 openings?
How's the new base working out? Still being productive?
They've helped out as far as cutting down response times up towards the Society Hill area.
That's good.
That's good.
So the crews say they can definitely tell that they're on. It's up at the jet ports during the day.
So, our usual rough time of the year, the December holidays and stuff like that. I didn't hear anything, so I'm making the assumption things went reasonably smoothly, no problems, coverage was good. So we usually get peaking calls during the holidays. So it seems like everything's been going smoothly. I haven't heard of any incidents or problems that we've had in several months. I know we've recerted a good number of people. I've been back and forth by email I think we got everybody up to date as far as recertification and some pending, probably in the next 3 months or whatever. So I'm waiting on them to finish their course books.
Application, yeah.
So that seems to be going well.
Keeps rolling.
Busy, just busy.
Yeah, seems like there's been a lot of accidents lately. This time of year, that was scary.
So ready for next executive session as needed. Is there none of that? Chairman's comments? I don't know, it looks like everything's effort is doing better than it has in a while. And I think the ship getting around like this has made a big difference. See, you talk to everybody as you need them. Any comments about how we want, you know? Nobody has anything?
We can't rock like we could in those, that's not a problem, but we're good.
All right. Everybody good then? All right. I guess the meeting's adjourned.
Twenty-two minutes, good.
I think it's been real good tonight.
Making our assumption, our next
Very
meeting is
good.
going to be on Tuesday, March 26th.
Me personally,
Does that sound
Yes,
right?
I'm usually in Chesterfield. Why do we have to be here to do a workshop? I'm glad you did that, but I don't know how to do it for 40 years.
All right, now, guys, the market.
It's a little crazy.
Like crazy right now.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for,
I don't know, honestly, the son isn't there anymore.
He left.
He
Sometimes.
resigned last week.
No.
Yeah.
Same place